change over time, but one thing has stayed consistent. Celebrating 30 years on the air on WROI is the first federal program. Hosts may have changed, but the program is still the same. Now continuing a long-standing tradition, streaming on the First Federal Facebook page and on WROI. It's time for the First Federal program.
And good morning and welcome to the First Federal program on this Friday, the 13th. I don't know. Are you superstitious, Tanner?
A little bit.
Okay, well, we won't bring it up then. We won't talk
What
about
Michael Scott in the office say? I'm not superstitious, I'm just a little stitious.
it. Yeah, there you go. There you
There we go.
That's perfect. Tanner joins us this morning for another First Federal program. How are you?
Good.
Yeah. A little better, better morning.
Yeah, a little better than last week.
Yeah.
When we got about inches of snow an hour
Yeah.
between when we started the program, but now the snow's almost
Yeah, now we see brown grass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which isn't the most lovely thing to see,
No.
but still, I'll trade it.
Yeah, that's
Get
why
the
my wife
snow
always
away.
hates this time of year because everything looks so gross.
Muddy.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
Ready for spring though.
Yep, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Gonna feel like it the next week or so. It feels like.
Like you mentioned, today's Friday the 13th. It's kind of weird. Friday the 13th and tomorrow's Valentine's Day. That
Yeah.
mix
What
very well.
a combination for a weekend.
Yeah. Whoever set that up, these routine things.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Some people might say it's perfect.
That's true. That's true too. I guess it depends who you ask. But
The guy in the back probably thinks it's perfect.
yeah. No comment
No
there.
comment.
But,
Okay. No
but to
comment.
all the guys and gals out there, you still got time to
Yeah,
get
don't
something
forget.
for Valentine's
Yeah,
Day.
yeah.
So probably not.
We keep trying to remind people
Yeah,
so they don't get in
forget.
trouble.
Don't forget. That's good. That's good. But got a fun show in store this morning. We talked with one of our mortgage loan originators on Rochester branch, Stacey Wilson, this morning. So she doesn't need too much of an intro,
I'll put her on the spot later.
I did bring some Valentine's Day related trivia
Oh no.
with me. I feel like I've probably asked this one in the past sometime, but we'll see.
All right, here we go.
According to foodandwine.com, what is the top selling Valentine's Day candy in Indiana?
Okay.
Is it conversation hearts, or like I call them, chalk hearts?
Yeah.
M&M's, chocolate roses, or heart-shaped box of chocolates?
Ooh. Yeah. I don't remember that question, so
No.
it's been a while if you
Oh,
have
all
answered it or asked it.
And maybe the answer's changed now.
Oh, it could be, yeah.
From when
Over-
previously
over the
asked
time.
it, so, but I'll give you all program to think about.
No, thanks.
Sports world, a lot going on.
There is
Still.
a ton going on.
Locally and nationally.
Oh, it's crazy.
Locally, the girls basketball team's season's over, but good season
Yeah, wrap it up.
overall. Yeah.
Great finish to it, especially a couple fun week. So that was unfortunate loss on Saturday night, but it was a rough week. I mean, they close game on Tuesday, double overtime Friday night, but hey, it's a way to go out with. Exciting. So.
Probably a little stressful for parents, but
Oh
also
my
exciting.
Oh my goodness. That was crazy. I'm ready for the matchup next year though.
There you go. Already looking ahead.
Yes.
Bulletin board material.
There you go. That's right.
Yeah.
It worked out well back in 03, 04 for a young lady that used it for bulletin board
There you
material.
go.
So, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Boys season's still going on.
Yeah, the tough loss Tuesday night up at Plymouth, but back home tonight in the TRC with Wabash. So Wabash, a young, struggling team again. Great opportunity for the Zebras to get back on the winning ways before they finish the road portion of the regular season next week. At 2 on the road next week at Triton and at Peru. And then finish the regular season week the week after that at home.
And then it'll be sectional draw time.
Western Mechanical the week after that, both at home. And so, yeah, 2 road, 2 home, and then sectionals.
Yep, March is right around the corner.
March Madness is
Yeah.
beginning early.
It is. And then a shout out to the wrestlers.
Yeah, several wrestlers advancing on. The boys last week ended up second in the regional at Penn to host Penn, of course, but 9 qualified for this weekend semi-state. So we want to recognize them. Tanner Horn, Jackson Robbins, Grant Holloway, Lane Horn, Brent Beck, Cale Schatz, Derek Wortley, Mason Heisey, and Declan Gard all headed to semi-state in East Chicago.
Yes.
Yes, I'm going to be making that drive.
Yeah. In the region area.
Yeah. Now, years in past, it used to be Fort Wayne.
Yep.
But Rochester got shifted a couple of years ago to the East Chicago one.
Yep.
So,
It seems like every year.
Which is not closer.
yeah. Well, I don't know. It's competition-wise, I think, but
Yeah.
it's what's funny is obviously Miami used to be TRC, but they're still in that small school classic or small school tournament that they held that beat Rochester. But if they want any rematches, it won't be until Indianapolis when you're
Yeah,
20
it's
minutes
interesting,
away.
isn't it?
Because North Miami goes to Fort Wayne
Yeah.
tomorrow. So, and they were champions. So
Yeah.
congratulations to those North Miami wrestlers as well. And so yeah, any rematches that could possibly be will be
Have to wait another week, right?
Indianapolis. So
Yeah.
yeah, crazy how it happens.
But it seems like I'm on here every year around this time, giving praises to the wrestling program, year after year
it just
after
keeps-
year.
Yeah,
It's just
it's an amazing program. Kids keep working,
yeah,
and
well-oiled machine.
it goes down to the little kids too.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
they start
you have to,
early,
yeah,
the wrestling
right.
club, and
Right.
get them going. And so, congratulations to everyone
Yes.
involved there. So best of
Yes.
luck to them.
Good luck. And
Yeah.
hopefully we're talking about 9 advancing to state this time next week.
It gets a little more challenging,
yeah,
obviously,
absolutely.
but boy, I think they would be excited to have 9
Oh,
down in
yeah.
Indianapolis next week.
Heck yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. College basketball. I mean, like you said, March right around the corner. This kind of college basketball. Now that the NFL season's over, it takes
It takes
the
precedence
focus
now.
now for the next month and a
Yeah.
half. A lot of in-state games going on this weekend. A lot of road games.
Yeah.
Purdue's on the road tomorrow at Iowa at 5 o'clock on Fox. Kind of a weird tip time, 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
on
I used to have a
Saturday,
couple
but
of those. It's weird.
TV networks don't care.
Nope, it's all about money.
But Purdue sure had an interesting one the other night at Nebraska.
Yeah, it was going. This Friday's not going to be a very good show. Tanner, and then they come back and win. I'm like, okay, Tanner will be a little better now.
It
Tanner
was
will
a
be
roller coaster of emotions in the Lee household. People from Rochester probably could hear me yelling before winning. Up 22 to then blowing it to go to overtime, then down late in overtime, finding a way to win. Yeah, blood pressure was a little high.
But I mean, that's the.
But they got the win.
I mean, that's
You
the
know.
weird part when you talk Big Ten.
Yeah,
When you look at football, it's not near as competitive. But boy, in basketball now, it's.
better lace them up every
Yeah.
night, especially on the road.
I mean, it's been crazy,
Yeah.
and so it doesn't get any easier.
No.
No.
Iowa will be in a bad mood tomorrow. They went to Maryland,
Yeah.
who's arguably the worst team in the conference, and lost the other night. So that game, like I said, 5 o'clock on Fox. Indiana plays on Sunday. They travel to Illinois, who has 2 straight losses.
I was gonna say, which that won't be. They won't
They'll
be happy.
be mad
so,
too.
Yeah.
That game's at 1 o'clock Sunday on CBS.
The good news is they are playing at Assembly Hall, so.
Yes. It's kind of like in football. There's 3 memorial stadiums down
yeah,
in the Big
it's
Ten.
crazy.
Notre Dame continues to struggle.
No,
They're
they're
11 and 14. They host Georgia Tech, who's also 11 and 14. That's tomorrow at noon on the CW. Butler's 13 and 12. They host Seton Hall on Sunday, 6 o'clock on Fox Sports 1. And Ball State having a struggle of a year, 8 and 16. They host Kent State, who's 18 and 7. That
Yeah.
game's tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
Okay. So some big ones coming up.
Yeah.
Of course, next Friday will be an even more exciting show. 'Cause
Second round of
second
Purdue
round,
IU.
yeah, round
night.
2.
Which I think
Again,
that's 3 years. 3
TV
years in a
doesn't
row.
care, but
One of their
why
games is
Friday night?
landed on a Friday night, like we
Yeah.
mentioned. High school basketball's big
Yeah.
in Indiana.
Yeah.
And you have a big
Right.
in-state college match.
Especially in February, because most schools
Right.
right now are going Tuesday, Friday,
Right.
because the girls are done. So
Yeah.
you have Saturday
TV
open.
coaches don't
yeah,
care.
No,
You know.
TV don't care.
Nope.
And obviously, the colleges don't have a lot of say in it.
No,
either, so.
you're going to play when we
Yeah.
tell you you're
Yeah.
going to play. Because we're paying you a lot of
Yeah.
money.
So it'll be a fun one next week, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
And then Super Bowl came and went over the weekend.
Thank goodness.
Wasn't a very good game.
That was rough.
Seahawks beat the Patriots, which I'm glad the Seahawks beat the Patriots.
Oh,
Don't get me
yeah.
wrong.
All right.
But yeah, the game was pretty boring.
If you're a kicker, or if you're
Oh
a
yeah,
kickers,
kickers,
yeah,
8 out of 5 field goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
they got their work out in the
Drake
Super
May
Bowl,
looked
but-
like he was seeing ghosts out there on the field. I mean,
Of course, the funny part is, if you listen to him, we're like, his shoulder was bothering him, but he got shot, he was good, ready to go, and then as he wasn't performing, that's his shoulder and all this other, so it's like, okay, we say with that.
I thought the funniest part of the game was, unless you're a Patriot fan, he started kind of hitting a few passes. I think it was late in the third, early in the fourth. Chris Collins was like, here we go, they're getting in rhythm. Then he throws an awful interception, and he's like, I got nothing for that one. I don't know what he was seeing there. So it's just one of those games.
Yeah. Yep. So,
Yep.
and I mean, we talked last week. The commercials aren't near.
No, not as good as they used
I
to
mean,
be.
Well,
It's
they
just-
released them so early. It used to be the first time you saw them was Super Bowl
Which,
night.
from a marketing standpoint, if you're paying $8 to $10 million for a 30-second commercial, I understand getting that out there early, because if not, if it's only a one-time run and somebody's not paying attention, you didn't get your bang for your buck there. So I get it, but from a consumer standpoint, it's fun to not see them until they're released. So.
Of course, if they're good enough, then they usually get
Keep playing.
well, either keep playing or they make the highlight reels of
For years
everybody
to come,
sharing.
yeah.
You know, so it's
sure.
kind of a
There were a couple good ones, but
for the most part,
Eh.
it's just commercials.
So, but the Super Bowl is just such an event anymore. I mean, it's.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think. Well, you turn on at noon and they start the pregame. I mean, it's like, kickoff until 7 is like
Well, even
hours
for
of
like
pregame.
in football terms, I mean, everybody has 2 weeks of prep instead of one. It's a neutral site game, not played at something. It's just totally different.
It's crazy.
Yep.
But-
Longer halftime.
Yeah.
with
But
the
it's over,
focus and
so-
everything. Yep, it's over.
Now we can focus on basketball.
Next year's is still in California.
Is
It's
it?
in LA.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's in LA.
How can they? That's they get back to back. I
Yeah.
don't understand that, but I don't like my Super Bowl kicking off in daylight.
Right.
I like it at night.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's
It just
crazy.
feels weird, but
I think they just keep it in the Midwest where it could be snowy that you don't know,
yeah,
Why's it got to be so sunny and nice?
yeah.
Throw that in there.
I mean, throw a little,
Yeah.
little climate
Why not,
element into
right?
it.
I mean, everybody's gonna have a dome stadium soon,
Well,
anyways.
probably, eventually.
I got some tidbits here this morning, though. On this day in 2000, the last original Peanuts comic strip appeared in the newspaper on the day after Charles M. Schulz passed away.
Wow. Okay.
They still make them, of course,
Right.
not
right.
the original.
Not the original.
And on this day in 2022, Super Bowl 56 saw the Rams beat the Bengals 23-20. That was in LA, so once again.
How appropriate.
And on this day in 2025, last year, Cristiano Ronaldo was listed as the world's highest paid athlete for 2024, earning $260 million. Just give me a fraction of that, please.
Just give me one check that you forget about.
He was followed by Steph Curry and Tyson Fury, the boxer. That one surprised me a little bit,
Okay.
but he's pretty big internationally. So the report for 2025 should be coming out really
Can't wait
soon.
to see that one.
Yeah, Ronaldo's probably still
Yeah.
one, if not towards the top. So, well, and the thing that was surprising about that year, no women were in the top 100.
Really?
I bet that's changed.
I was gonna
I
say
bet
they gotta
Caitlin
be getting
Clark's
close.
up
They
there,
gotta
I
be
would
getting
think,
close. Yeah.
as
so.
far as endorsements, everything considered. But and if not her, there's a couple others.
Not with a salary of what, 75,000
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, it'd be mostly
It's definitely the
endorsements.
endorsements that make that.
They gotta fix that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a rabbit hole for a whole nother program. A lot of days today.
Yeah.
Today's National Apology Day.
Okay.
That's
I'm
fitting.
sorry.
Yeah.
Right before.
Yeah.
right before Valentine's
Right
Day.
before Valentine's. Yeah.
World Radio Day.
Ah, perfect.
There we go. Galentine's Day.
Mm.
Self-Love Day. Get a Different Name Day.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how you get a different name.
Well, I suppose if you get
Yes.
engaged,
Yeah, that's true,
Your
that's
name
true.
would get a different name.
That's
I
true.
mean, depending on what angle you're taking, I
That's
guess.
true. National Wingman Day.
Ah,
See, a lot of these are
perfect.
pretty fitting with Valentine's
Right.
Day. National Crab Ragoon Day. Fan?
No,
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
Yeah.
No?
I'll pass. You
Okay.
can have mine.
National Tortellini Day.
Okay, there we go.
National Blame Someone Else Day.
Oh, that's a perfect. That's every day.
That's everything. National Break Up With Your Carrier Day. They were talking about cell phone carriers in
Right,
this
right.
instance. National Cheddar Day,
Mm.
as in the cheese, not
Right.
not the slang word for money. National No One Eats Alone Day.
Okay.
Must want to. International Winter Bike to Work Day.
Today wouldn't be a bad day.
No,
to do it.
today would be
I mean, if
decent,
you had to choose it.
I mean, I'm not going to put snow tires on my bike.
Last Friday would not have been a good day for that.
I got some upcoming events going on around the community. Times Theater is going to be busy today and tomorrow night.
They do.
It's turning 102 years old
Crazy.
over the weekend. They got an open house and celebration today, free to the public from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Yeah, if you haven't been there, go check it
Yeah.
out. I mean, it's a great opportunity to go see what it's about and get some tickets and see an event there. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, and they're gonna have food there, drinks there today, and like I said, it's free events. So
Yeah.
go check it out. And if you're wanting to buy tickets to an event, there's an event tomorrow night going on.
It is.
Boy band night.
Tickets are going fast. from
I'm
what I
sure
heard.
they are.
We gave some away here, and it was definitely my most popular giveaway. We
yeah.
had over 36 entrants that emailed and said they wanted in. So yeah.
Music from the Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, New Kids on the Block, Jonas Brothers, One Direction, and more.
Yeah.
Shows at 8 o'clock tomorrow night.
And if you missed that one, coming up
80s night.
27th
Yeah,
is 80s night.
both of
And
those.
yeah.
Yeah.
February is a cool month at the time.
Sure
so.
is.
I'm sure that one will be a popular one too.
They do a good job putting
Yeah.
on fun events. So, money news: the Dow was down. That's 2 weeks in a row. I've had a report down, but it wasn't down too much. 543.76 points.
Yeah, it's still winter.
Still at 49,577.64.
It's still winter.
And
People
they
aren't
said
doing
that
much.
the reason it dropped yesterday, there were some AI
Yeah.
topics that kind of made it dip a little bit.
Makes-
But,
There's always AI topics. somewhere.
oh, always. It's more and more and more.
Yeah.
So, which it can be a great thing, but you got to be careful.
Right,
You got to
right.
be very careful. Today at the bank we are open from 8:30 till 5, and tomorrow from 8:30 till noon. So stop at any of our 6 northern Indiana branch locations, and we'd be happy to help you. You can always bank with us online with our free mobile app, and our ATM's open 24/7 as well if you need some cash. And if you're traveling, maybe to the wrestling semi-state tomorrow, and you need some cash, but there's no First Federal branch, there's no First Federal ATM, we're part of the MoneyPass network. So just get on MoneyPass.com, type in the location you're in, you'll find the other ATMs in that location that are part of the MoneyPass network. Use that ATM and you don't get charged a surcharge fee.
Done it a couple times. It works nice.
Yep, works nicely. And I should note, we are open Monday on President's Day.
Oh, awesome. Cool. Good deal.
Yes.
Kids are in school that day.
Yes,
It's
yeah, you're right.
Good
So,
day. So parents might as well go to work too.
might as well. We offer simply free checking accounts and simply free business checking accounts. Right now, when you open up a new checking account, you get an option of 3 gifts now,
Three,
not just 2.
We've added.
Yes, toaster, coffee mug, or a chopper, like a vegetable chopper.
Oh, look
So,
at you getting all fancy
yeah,
now.
Yeah. But one of our gifts was so popular that we're running low through our vendors. So
Had to add it.
got another month left in the checking cycle, so we're like, we got to add something else.
I'm guessing
Now we got 3.
that was probably a very popular.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
A little more popular than what you thought.
yeah, a little bit. So
That's
which
all
is a
right.
good thing. Which is
Yeah,
a good thing.
nothing wrong with
Live
that.
and learn. So sometimes the gifts, even though I figured this one would be pretty popular, sometimes you pick one, think it's gonna be popular, not so
Yeah.
much. Other times you pick one, I don't know how this is gonna go.
It
really
goes like
hits,
crazy.
so
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to see.
Yeah.
And of course, if you're looking to buy a home, contact any of our loan originators, which we'll be talking to one here momentarily, Stacey Wilson of our Rochester branch. And we offer commercial lending for businesses. You can contact Zach Reuter for more information. His direct line is 574-223-1731. And if you're thinking about retiring, maybe want to roll over a 401k from a previous employer, anything of that nature, maybe get a 529 plan started for somebody, contact Mark Blueball or Brian Bell of our Financial Services Department. They'd be happy to help you. Brian's direct line is 574-223-1705. And stay up to date with the latest going on at First Federal Savings Bank. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on X and Instagram at FF Banking is our handle on those 2 platforms. Like us on LinkedIn and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which you can see an archive of First Federal radio shows dating back through 2019. We are the only locally owned bank in Fulton County. We don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best. Borrowers must meet underwriting guidelines. We are FDIC insured and an equal housing lender. Our NMLS number is 39927.
Makes it legal. Time for the fun part of the program.
Fun part indeed, which we welcome Stacey Wilson, the mortgage loan originator at our Rochester branch. Morning, Stacey.
Morning.
Thanks for joining me again. It seems like we have you on about every year. So,
Yes, thank you.
yes, but for anybody out there that might be tuning in today for the first time, or hearing you speak for the first time, or watching on Facebook, tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been with?
Ironically, I started on Friday the 13th
Oh.
in December, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not today, but
Yeah.
I was getting ready this morning. I thought, oh my gosh, Friday the 13th, here it comes again.
Yeah.
So it's actually a good day for me, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. You're not
So that was back
superstitious.
in, I think, 02. So what is this, starting on my 24th year, I think?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. So I worked at, graduated from Ball State and went to Sprint in Plymouth. And then Don Grunlier at the time was our CFO, and he was friends with my in-laws, and they had a position open up, and so I got to interview with the Fab Four: Dick Belcher, Ann Bozzo, Jim Snyder, Don Grunlier, and then, looking back at that, I was thinking back, wow,
Yeah.
it's intimidating.
Yeah, sure.
But I didn't know that at the time.
Yeah. Right.
So
Well, it's funny
What a
when you
great
mentioned
group.
that, your face just lit up too, just even thinking about that.
absolutely,
Yeah.
they were such a great core to our bank, and I was just so happy that I got to work with all of them.
And now you're a mortgage loan originator, but you didn't start as a mortgage loan
Right.
originator first federal.
Yeah, no, I actually did at Sprint. I think I did I think it was kind of like a collection type thing, and that's what they needed me to do. There was only one person at the time that was doing that for all of our branches, and so we did from the first late date all the way through foreclosure, and handled the bankruptcies. So there were 2 of us, and then I think that went to 4 of us. And then I ended up being the manager for a while. So I did that the first 17 years, and then I just wanted to do something different. So this position opened and came over to the front side of it, which is really kind of fun. Everyone's like, oh, foreclosures and delinquencies, that has to be so depressing. It's actually not. We want to keep you in your house.
Right.
So we did everything. It was very rewarding, actually, because we would work with people all the time and help keep them in their house. So now being an originator, it's very, you're more helping those first-time home buyers to make sure that they aren't getting to that
Right.
delinquency stage by saying, hey, I know this is what I'm telling you that you're pre-approved for, but that doesn't mean that's what you should do. So it's educating.
Right. And whether it's on the back end or the front end, we're trying to give the customer the best service possible.
Correct.
Service.
Right.
So, and part of giving the customer the best service possible is there's a lot of do's and don'ts the customer should know when applying for a
Yes.
home loan.
Yes. Really, you should get pre-approved because that's free. And so when you are looking at doing a pre-approval, some things that you don't want to do is a lot of people, for whatever reason, they don't want to put money in the bank, but it's insured. So
Right.
you need to have that cash that's under your bed, in your freezer, or wherever you're putting things these days. Cash needs to go in the bank. So that needs to be deposited at least one bank statement cycle. So get that in the bank. Stay at your job. You have to be at your job.
Yeah.
So, and you need to stay at your job throughout the whole process.
Yeah.
We will verify that. So some people think that they can apply and then
Switch
switch
occupations.
jobs. No, yeah. Don't go buying a car sometimes that happens in the middle.
Emergency situation or
Emergency
something
situation,
you can't.
right.
Yeah.
But don't open up any new loans or anything like that. Those are the main ones really that I see
Yeah.
people doing. But you do want to get pre-approved because houses do go fast. There's
Yes.
not a lot of inventory.
Right.
So that pre-approval is going to last for 90 days. So 90 or 120 days. I don't actually remember that right now because I don't look at that. But it's free to do, and then you can have that whenever that house does come up. You're ready to go, and most of the time your realtor isn't going to show you a house unless you have that pre-approval. So
I see a lot of things out there, especially online, about pre-approval or pre-qualification. What is the difference? Or is there a lot of difference between them?
yeah, the pre-qualification, that's really like just talking to the customer and verbally talking through like what you may qualify for, where the pre-approval you're actually applying, we're pulling your credit, we're actually running you through the system to get that actual pre-approval. So That way, you know if all the numbers that you're entering, and usually we'll ask for a month's worth of pay stubs so we can verify your income too. Because we don't want to waste your time,
Right.
and we don't want to waste our time. We don't want to get you through the process and then say, oh, no,
Yeah.
sorry, it's not going to work, because that doesn't look good for anyone.
Right.
So we like to get all that information up front, run it through, and get that accept decision, and know that when you do apply, you're good. Because some banks, they don't do that. Some banks just kind of high level, and then once it gets to underwriting, then they run it through and find out, oh no, this isn't going to
Yeah,
work.
it's pretty late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long does it take, Stacey, to get pre-approved? What's the kind of time frame?
Oh goodness, I mean, within 24 hours,
Yeah,
really.
that's pretty quick.
If we have
That's
all the
good.
information that we
Yeah.
need, and we can get a hold of you if we have any questions. And usually same
Yeah.
day, depending on,
That's cool.
when you're applying, so.
And what
I've
kind of
never done it on
information?
the weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, realtors know that, like them, things go fast. So I've had realtors call or text on the weekend and say, hey, we're wanting to put in an offer, can you do a pre-approval? Yeah. It doesn't take long for us to do that once we have the information, so.
And what kind of information does the borrower need to bring?
Well, I don't technically need W-2s right then, but I like to see their pay stubs because, again, customers don't understand that if they're commissioned or they get overtime, that those things have to be broken out. So I like to look at the pay stub to see, are they getting commission? Are they self-employed?
Right.
That's a whole tax review situation where we need the last 2 tax years. So that one may take a little bit longer to do, but I like to see the breakout because, again, I'm the type of person, I want to do everything right up front.
Sure.
I want to make it as easy and as painless as possible for the customer. So having at least a pay stub or 2 to look at, you can kind of see what you're getting into. And then once you pull the credit, and if you know what house they're going to look at even, you can drill it down even further by looking at what the taxes are for that specific house. But they also need to know that just because I pre-approved them for that house, they can use that pre-approval for any house anywhere, at least in Indiana and some counties in Michigan. But we do other states.
Yeah.
So
Indiana, Michigan, Ohio, Florida. A lot of snowbirds. in
there's
Florida.
there's some other one-off states
Sure.
that we've done. Some Tennessee, I think maybe. So
One thing I want to mention when we're talking with Stacey Wilson, our mortgage loan originator at Rochester branch, we offer a lot of different types of loans.
we do.
I mean, anything from government loans, FHA, USDA, to conventional portfolio construction loans.
Right.
Can you hit on some of those a little bit?
Sure. So we're doing more pole barn houses now. So we do those. I've done several of those now. I have several construction loans going on with those. Manufactured, your normal stick-built condos. We do condos here too. So the FHA, we're going to, some people come in and they're like, this is the type of loan I want because I've heard A, B, and C. But we're going to look at overall what's best for you, and we're going to give you options and let you choose, because obviously we're not going to steer you towards something, but we're going to give you options. So you have FHA 3.5% down. You don't have to put 20% down on a house. USDA loan 0% down, and a lot of that money can be gifted also. Now's a great time if you're looking at getting pre-approved. Tax time, people get their tax return back. If you get your taxes done and you know how much you're going to get back, we can put that in as an anticipated amount that you're going to get. Conventional, that's typically your fixed rate loans where we sell those on the secondary market, but we service the loans. So that's another great thing about our bank is you're going to make your payment with us on 99% of the loans. We can sell them if you want a cheaper rate, but I feel like that extra little bump in the rate is worth it because you're going to be able to call into our bank and talk to the same
Exactly.
5 people in every department.
People you know within your community from start
Right,
to finish.
and you're going to get a live person
Yes, which is huge.
every time. And if you have to leave a message, someone will call you back. You don't have to go through this tree of press, this and this and this. And then obviously our portfolio loans. So even if you don't fit into that exact box of each of these programs, you know, we're willing to look at different things and see if there's something that we can do where First Federal holds the loan. And we've done some of those too. So definitely reach out. I mean, sometimes it doesn't work out, but you know, I talked with somebody in Indianapolis and they were talking with another bank, and we want to do what's best for the customer.
Sure.
And sometimes that's not us, but we'll definitely match it if we can or beat it if we can. So we definitely try and get the customer to give us a loan estimate so we can see what another bank is offering and try and help them out.
And how can somebody get a hold of you if they're interested in getting pre-approved?
They can call the bank, you know, 574-223-2128 or the 800, what's the 800 number?
I don't know.
I don't remember it anymore.
Yeah.
Or my direct line's 574-223-1782, or they can call my cell phone. I'm always available. I think that is one of the great things is all of our loan originators are always available at night and on the weekends because that's what we're here for. We're here for the customer. So they can call me 574-847-9556.
Or find her at the high school game.
Or find me I've had people come up to me during games and talk to me about loans. So it happens.
Yep. Anything else you want to mention or plug this morning before we wrap it up?
I want to say good luck to the wrestlers tomorrow. I'm excited. It'll be my first time going to semi-state, and it's going to be a long, nerve-wracking day. I don't even have a kid participating, so that, and I'm just really thankful for the time that I've been at the bank.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Stacey, for everything you do, not only for the First Federal and the First Federal family members, but for our customers and the community in general.
Thank you.
And you can participate in this trivia question like Randy, who's had all program.
I have been thinking.
Me too.
Wow.
According to foodandwine.com, what is the top-selling Valentine's Day candy in Indiana? Conversation hearts, M&Ms, chocolate roses, or heart-shaped box of chocolates?
And just because it's my favorite, I'm just going to go with M&M's.
M&Ms?
Yeah.
See, my head is telling me the heart-shaped chocolates, but my mind is saying the M&Ms.
So you're going M&Ms?
I think so.
Should have stuck with your gut. Heart-shaped box of chocolates.
It just felt like that was too easy.
Yeah, it did. But
But that's all you see.
Because you don't know what Tyner. How you?
Sometimes
he'll throw out the easy ones and he'll go, "Hey, no way."
Well, I should have known because I went to Walmart yesterday and that's all I saw there.
Yeah.
Was the heart-shaped boxes.
And on a national level, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups is number one, but M&M's is number two on the national level.
So we were there.
Yeah.
I was there. People just don't think the same way I do.
It might be a good thing.
Great.
That could be a good thing. You're right.
We'll close with some words of wisdom from Louise L. Hay, an American author. Love is the great miracle cure. Loving ourselves works miracles in our lives.
Tanner, Stacey, thank you very much. Have a great weekend and be careful out there.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks, Randy.
Those words of wisdom. This has been the First Federal Program.